Hey, good evening. This is Dennis Wong coming from Winnipeg. Tonight, on the day 5 of Healing You from Within series, I want to talk about stress. How stress affect on your body and what kind of stress there and how do you manage it? First of all, I want to talk about how stress affect your body. Our body do need stress. This is how, sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, you have fight or flight, and then you come back down to normalcy. And that's the normal life and body function. However, a lot of us get overstressed and, overreact to the stress and become chronic stress, and moderate to severe chronic stress can affect your whole body function. First way it's going to affect is that you're going to start reacting to every little thing and you're going to get into fight or flight mode all the time. If that happens, you're going to have anxious, you're going to have anxiety, you may have panic attack, you may have anger issue, irritability, and with that, your cortisol level is going to be keep going up. And when cortisol levels keep going up, especially at nighttime, then you won't. It's going to interrupt your sleep. The other thing that stress does, a big thing, is that the stress gonna shut down your digestive system. Every time you get into fight or flight, body naturally shut down your digestive system, because when you're gonna be fighting or running from the, saber-tooth tiger, um, major issue, whatever that you're trying to do, you want trying to fight or you're trying to run, you don't need energy for digestive system. So the acid production, enzyme production, all of that will get shut down. And also the whole muscle, stomach muscle movement, the whole GI tract movement is going to slow down to conserve the energy so that all the energy can go to your heart and your brain and your extremity, and so that you can fight or run. But again, it become a chronic situation. That's why you start seeing uh, digestive issue, you start seeing acid reflux because your acid productions become irregular, etc., etc. And with that, then that can also cause more issue of digestive problem, and at the same time bacteria imbalance. And yesterday when I was talking about food and stuff and digestive tract, one of the things that I did not mention is that every third cell that line our GI tract from mouth to your anus is actually an immune cell. So when your digestive systems go haywire because you are under chronic stress or you're not eating proper food, then it's going to start affecting bacteria balance. When bacteria balance is gone, you can get um, GI mucosa inflammation, you can get permeability issues, that improperly digested food may start getting through um, GI tract even though it's not supposed to, because your mucosal linings are inflamed or not working properly. If that happens, the cell that line, the immune cell that line your GI tract, it's going to start reacting and to the more food that you eat, like the one that you regularly eat. And with that, then you're going to have a immune disorder, and in a lot of cases can lead to autoimmune diseases. So a lot of people with autoimmune diseases right now, if you look at it, their digestive system's not working well. They may have bloating, they may have constipation, they may have diarrhea. So, and they may have a bacteria imbalance. So you need to actually uh, making sure that controlling your stress properly. The best way to control your stress is whatever happened in the past, bad thing, good thing, you don't live in there, especially the bad thing. You learn from it and then you see how you can improve it for the next time. You just don't dwell on it. It's done. You can't change anything, so you have to move on. And then the other thing is doing belly breathing, meditation. Those will stimulate the parasympathetic system, which will have the calming effect for you. And then, of course, eating proper food. So lots of vegetables, protein meal, cut on carbohydrate as much as you can, like pastas and bread, like I talked about it yesterday for the food. And then, keep positive um, mindset. It doesn't matter if something went wrong, not 100% is your fault and not 100% that you can control it. And don't beat up on yourself and don't feel guilty. I have people that come to me and say, oh, 10 years ago I did that and I should have done this. And I tell them, you never should and you never could yourself. The past is past. Learn from it and see what are you going to do right now. If you can live in the moment and have a positive thought process that the future is going to be excellent, and you go from there. And of course, there's sometimes supplement, etc., that you can take to improve the sympathetic calming effect and parasympathetic improving all of those. If you want to know more detail of what you can do from meditation mindset and supplement point of view, I can share that detail with you if you can message me. I hope that this is helpful information for you tonight. This is Dennis Wong coming from Winnipeg, and I'm grateful to serve.